Hi, welcome to the Australian Institute of International Affairs. I'm Chris Farnham, and joining us today is the Ambassador to Australia for the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Nadjib Riphat Kesoema. Your Excellency, thank you very much for joining us.
You're most welcome, Chris. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. In a few minutes, you're going to be giving a presentation to the ACT branch of the AIIA about a strong Indonesian and Australian relationship in support of regional security and economic growth. Can I begin by asking you, what are the main factors that are currently influencing regional security and economic growth?
Chris, from my point of view, there are three factors which is very influencing to the economic and political dynamic of this region. The first one is the architecture of the region, the political and economic architecture, and also the security from the point of view of the security. And secondly is the actors itself. The actors here is the leaders, the players, the media, and also the scholars of the regions. They play a very significant roles in doing well or doing worse about the situation in our region. And the third one is the dynamic between and amongst the nations of the regions. Indonesia and Australia is two main actors in this region. We are strategically very important, and we are also two big nations in this region, which is, I think, bring a very special atmosphere, a special situation for the future of the region. Our economic relations, our economic dynamics, our political dynamics, the relations between bilateral relations between the two will give a special influence to the region.
Absolutely. And what do you think the main challenges are in successfully dealing with the threats to security and economic growth?
Of course, the tension in this region is the main factor. And the other thing is the situation inside or the domestic situation in each players of the region. And I would like also to see that several factors which is recently also could hamper, the good atmosphere in this region, like the transnational crime, for instance, and then the like drug smuggling also here, and then illegal migrants also here, and then also the illegal fishing, for instance, for us, it's very important. And also, one of the most important now is also terrorism and the situation which is going now in our region vis-a-vis the ISIS, the Al-Qaeda, and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. Now, you've just mentioned, especially when you talk about Al-Qaeda and ISIS, these are challenges that are actually coming into our region, from outside of our region. In that vein, what role do actors external to our region have to play in helping us with security, stability, and economic growth?
Well, we try in ASEAN, Grace, to have what's called TAC. This is a very important formula from ASEAN to be given to the world. So we will have a region of peace and stability. We invite our friends from outside, also to play here. But please play beautifully. Please play in a format that be given by us. Don't play, according to what you want or to what interest that you have, but for the interest of the region and the interest of the world. Of course, if stability is here in this region, and we will contribute the stability to the world.
And so you've kind of spoken about the centrality of ASEAN in the region there, and the kind of resilience that model has brought and looks to bring the region. Speaking of Indonesia and Australia, what steps can Indonesia and Australia take together to increase their ability to combine together to address security and economic growth?
We have a lot of things to do together. I think what we have done so far, in bringing so many scholars in what have you done here in Australia, talking about Indonesia, like Indonesia Update, and then the seminars on Indonesia, the role of Indonesia in security of the region, and so on and so forth. This is give a special tag, to the situation. But we don't forget that so many things also could tax us, in this situation. Sometimes the trouble is not from outside. Sometimes the trouble is from inside. And so that's why I think it's very important to invite the stakeholders from Indonesia and Australia to play their special roles, like researchers. They can play, do a special research on how to bring these two countries in a peaceful process of something, for instance. And then we can bring also the youths, the young people. We can have now the business to business, for instance. All of these stakeholders could be brought to the atmosphere of friendship and also for the goodness of the region.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking to us
Thank
today.
you so much.
I really look forward to your full presentation to the ACT branch of the AIAA.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. If you would like to see Ambassador Nadjib's full presentation to the ACT branch of the AIAA, or if you would like to see any of the coming events all around the nation at our state branches for the Australian Institute of International Affairs, or even if you would like to read some analysis and commentary on the Australian Outlook blog, please visit us at internationalaffairs.org.au.